everybody, today we're going to show you guys how to install the new Pro line carbon fiber battery brace for your PRO-2 truck. Now keep in mind that this battery brace will only work with the -8mm short chassis for your PRO-2 truck. So let's get started with the build here by showing you what comes with the kit. We're going to open up the package here. You have the carbon fiber battery brace and all your hardware is in this other bag, so let's get that opened up. Okay, so what we have here are your battery supports, and this here is your battery brace bumper itself that's going to have the sticky back on it so you can apply to the back of the carbon fiber battery brace, which we'll show later on how to cut it. You have your 4 standoffs here that are going to go attached to your chassis, your 4 aluminum lock nuts, the hardware for your standoffs, as well as the set screws that go into your standoffs and the plastic nylon lock nuts that go with the carbon fiber brace. So let's start off by setting up the standoffs. First you'll grab a 1.5mm Allen head wrench, and we'll start by installing the set screws onto the standoffs and just thread them in all the way till they stop. Alright, so we're going to install the standoffs now. And on the chassis itself, you'll see the set of holes here. There's 4 of them. You're going to use the ones closest to the rear of the chassis here. So we'll start with the first one here. And for a little bit of extra security, you can add some thread lock onto the screws here, just so you can be sure that they won't back out on you. So we'll go ahead and install all 4 of the standoffs first. As you can see, there's a rear ones installed. Here's where the brace is going to go. And the next ones are going to go over in the front, where you have also 4 sets of holes here, and you'll use the second ones, the ones closest to the center of the chassis. So we'll get these installed next. And there you go. Once those are installed, you just check that the battery brace goes on there, and you're all good. Now we're going to install little battery bump stops here. What these do is they help support the side. They go on the sides here, and they help keep the battery straight centered on your chassis and keep it from moving back and forth. So what you'll do is you'll take one of them and just cut it in half. Take the other one, cut it in half also. That way you're left with 4. Peel away the sticky back from behind, and just attach it here to this flat piece on the guardrail on the chassis. So just stick one there. Another one here. Onto the other side, just attach it to the flat piece. And your last one will go right here. So once that's ready to go, then we can prepare your carbon fiber battery brace by attaching the battery cushion here. Now it's pretty long, so you're going to have to trim it also. So just trim a little bit. Right about there. Peel the sticky back away and just apply it to the back. So once you have it on your battery, it'll give it some support there to hold the battery down and keep it cushioned so the battery's not rubbing on the carbon fiber battery brace. So once you have that set on there, then what we're going to do is get the battery mounting screws on here on the carbon fiber battery brace itself. So you have these 2 lock nuts here that you just trim away from the tree. use your 2mm wrench, and you can use a 1/4 inch socket wrench. And remember, keep in mind this is the bottom of the brace, so to the top, run the screw through there and just thread the lock nut through. And just put it on there nice snug for now. Later on we'll adjust it according to where we want the battery to be. So I'll get both of them on there. Okay, once we have the lock nut and the screw on there, then we can take the battery, and what the battery brace gives you is the option to move your shorty pack either all the way forward or all the way back, depending on how you want to adjust your weight bias. If you want to run it all the way forward, then run the forward screw all the way to the front, and you can set your battery brace on here. Slide your battery all the way forward till it hits the bump stop. Then you can pull the rear battery stop all the way forward where you want it to hold the battery. So if you know this is where you want it at, then you can go ahead and pull it off and just tighten it down a little bit more so that way it's ready to go and it's not going to move on you. So that's the position where you're going to have your battery at. Now once you have that on there, then you take your 4 thumb screws on and you just screw them on above your battery brace. And that'll keep your battery in position. And there you go.